Yo, what up, man? It's your boy K.Mims. It's your boy. It's real different. We at the first stop of the Millennials vs. the World podcast tour. I'm going to start the room. I'm going to start intro because I got a question for Dot since he want to laugh at Lewis. We got the ladies of the house. Miss Princess, what's happening? Miss Asia, what's happening? This nigga's new, so he's not worth introducing. Mr. Louis B, what's happening, bro? It's a doing. DJ MarcusEl, what's happening? All right, so now since we're going to go there, I have a real question. You started this. All right, so ladies, this is going to start with y'all, but we're going to trend it however we want. If this was, and I quote, you started this.
Hey, and it better be a quote.
All right, and I quote, would you judge a guy?
Oh, shit.
If she's down there working everything and she gets a slight lick?
No.
We starting off with an asshole question?
No. He needs to hear this. Please go.
Because that's what you would think with what he just said. That's why I said you better quote.
Go ahead. Hey, look. Yeah, I got it. Go ahead.
The gooch is not the asshole.
Oh, the taint.
The taint is not the asshole.
Look at that nigga. They definitions.
It's not.
Y'all really starting the show?
It's not.
Yeah.
It's his fault. I didn't do this. I didn't do this.
What you said?
I don't remember exactly what I said.
Hey, so I got a question, ladies. His question was, if she's down there working everything. Did you say that?
Okay, working everything. Everything
Right.
as in, you know what I'm saying?
Quote Glorilla, everything. Okay, go ahead.
Digging balls.
Hey, look, hold on, talk about. Hey, look, and he had a slip up. Would you judge that man? That's what he said.
Franks and beans.
Franks and beans. Would you judge that man? Because I'm gonna tell you what I said. I'm gonna be really.
Tell us what you said.
I said, bro. What's the area you said?
I said gooch.
Boom. I said, bro. That's not longer than the tongue, my guy.
You measured it?
Nah, that's not longer than the tongue, my guy. Nah. But obviously, the way you cocked your leg up on that table, you understand where I'm coming from, right?
I'm secure in who I am.
Hey, but my question,
And I don't think
if you
I
secure,
would concur with your assessment.
if you're secure, answer my question.
What's up? What's the question again?
Is
You
that,
asked him.
Is it no?
I wouldn't really. I wouldn't.
Freaky ass nigga
I
here,
wouldn't all the
69
way listen.
guy.
The redirect was crazy.
No, but I just want the vibe of the room to answer that question. So what I'm asking is,
You actually asked them.
no, yeah, I did. That was a good. He redirect twice.
That's
All right,
twice.
corporate.
We're just trying to stay on point.
He said, I'm secure, but ask him and them.
Would y'all judge that?
No. Ho. Because you never really asked the question.
All right, you
Ask
asked it.
the question.
Yeah, you do
Somebody.
it.
Because he said something about would you judge or something like that. I didn't ask for it. It just
Ask
happened.
for what? I don't ask y'all questions that y'all got when you out
So
there.
y'all asking
The gooch was licked.
So she's down there doing the thing.
Yeah.
And she start doing extra things.
Yeah.
Right.
If you don't stop her, do the ladies judge you for not stopping her from doing the extra things that you didn't know she was gonna do?
Right.
If I'm gonna do it, then why would I
Then why
judge
would
you?
she judge you,
Right.
right? Because she's doing the extra
Because I
things.
wanted to do it too.
The ones who's doing it ain't mad. You know what I'm
So I
saying? And the
wasn't
ones who's
doing
not
it to
doing
see
ain't
like
mad.
if you would like I was doing it because I wanted to. Right.
You better not toot up though, because she might judge. You know.
Right. We ain't going. Hey, look, we ain't going too far.
Right.
Don't pick your legs up.
Nah.
I didn't hear your response.
Right.
No, but I have the same thought that Princess has.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Touche. Respect. Yeah. That's what's up, Doc.
Ain't no Kink Shame.
Yeah. Hey, ain't Kink Shaming. I like that.
Shame. I like. Yeah.
That was good.
I like that.
Yeah, let's go.
That was good, bro. Hey, you heard it here first. No King Shaming. No King Shaming.
Let's
All
coin
right,
that. Copyright.
So what? So my first question that I wrote down was, what are y'all thoughts on harmless flirting?
What is harmless flirting?
So I think that okay, great question. So let me give context. I think harmless flirting is if you are, and you don't even got to be in a relationship, single, whatever you. I think some people are flirtatious without understanding. So I think harmless flirting is when some people is flirtatious and some people enjoy being out, being social, X, Y, and Z. Is that a bad thing when it comes to whatever you got going? So you could be single and met somebody in the club and you're just doing harmless flirting with somebody else, but it doesn't mean anything. You could be in a relationship, you go out and you like to harmlessly flirt. So what's y'all thoughts on harmless flirting? Or you may not think it's a thing.
Hey, can I ask a question? And this is just me. This is
Absolutely, bro.
You
That's why
talking
we
to
here.
2007 biggest
Hey, man,
flirt
we got
in
Louis
high
B in the
school,
building,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? I actually did win biggest flirt as a superlative. For real.
All right.
I really did. No, for
Yeah.
real. But
What grade?
they only have superlatives for senior year.
I didn't know you made it.
ADN, check on your boy. All right, now listen.
Princess, come
What does that
Hey, ask where Lou is from.
country, good old country
Ask
of
him. Ask him.
Madison, North Carolina?
That's somebody's name. What the fuck is we talking about? What the fuck is we talking
Yeah, I
about?
don't know where Madison is. But
Sorry.
keep going,
Yeah,
partner.
It's okay.
You know where she's at. She's at home.
Yeah, for sure. So and this is me, like, I have been accused of such things, but I'm like a really jovial, friendly person, right? So when is it considered to be flirting, right? Because if I compliment a woman, I'm just complimenting her. It's not that I'm expecting anything in return. Or if I'm saying hello, I'm introducing myself, I may really want to know who you are,
sure.
right? Or I may want to engage in conversation. So what is really defined as flirting?
When she like you.
Is it an intent? What'd you say, boss?
When she likes your back.
What you mean by that?
I feel like when she's low key ready to indulge, that's when it's like it's flirting. If she not rocking with it, now you creepy. And if it's like, you know what I'm saying, if you just ugly or not, I don't know. I feel like it's just.
Oh, I don't have that problem.
You see what I'm saying? Like I don't have that issue neither. You know what I'm saying?
Spinning.
I think it depends, though. Because I think it depends, like, because your second question was about, like, intent versus impact,
Right, yeah.
So it's like, but then the whole question about harmless flirting means that your intent is not to do it purposefully, right? So it's not to have, like, a specific outcome, rather. But I think if you're single, it's very different than if you're in a relationship. Because if you're in a relationship, then I think the flirting doesn't just depend on your definition. It depends on your partner's definition of flirting, too.
That's unfair.
How is that unfair?
Because it's my personality.
Yeah, but you might have a
agree.
flirtatious personality, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why is it flirting? I'm just being friendly.
But
But
you're
yeah,
saying,
that's what
you
but you're
call it.
saying
That's
flirting
not what
is a
everybody
bad
call it.
thing, though.
So,
But I've been the same person since you met me.
boom.
If you got with me and I've been this same person of genuineness,
Yep.
because it's not necessarily flirting if I'm being nice to you.
Right.
You can take it as being as me flirting with you,
Exactly.
but that doesn't mean I'm flirting with you.
Yep.
Okay.
Right? So my
the way you
partner,
interpret it.
my partner being upset with me for flirting with somebody that I really wasn't flirting with.
Right.
That's
Flirt
on
should
them.
be defined by the person, like by me.
Did you talk to your partner the same way you talk to everybody else?
That's a
Hey,
good
so
one.
not flag on the play.
That's a-
flag on the
that's a
play.
good
If
Flag
you
on
talk
the
to your
play.
partner the same way you approach everybody else,
Nah,
your partner
nah,
got
nah.
a reason to approach you like, hey, look, you talk to me the same way you talk to everybody else. So
Mm.
now, how do I know the difference?
Hey, that's
You know what
true.
saying?
I'm with that.
I
That's
would
true.
think, to keep it a being, if you're not showing the difference in how you communicate with everybody else, it all look the same.
Woo!
Somebody else who's not doing the communication.
Hey, that boy
So does that mean
spitting.
I was
Time
flirting
out,
with
time
you
out,
as
time
my
out,
partner?
Time out.
That boy spitting right there.
So you don't believe in soulmates with that statement.
Do I believe in soulmates?
So that let me understand what I'm saying. If you saying what you're saying, if you rap with somebody but it hits different with the one that's supposed to connect with you, is that not going to be different than if somebody's not looking for that? If somebody doesn't want that, you're flirting, doing what you do, but it hits different with someone and you connect with them different off the same shit you've been doing.
That's
Wouldn't-
possible. Look, you could always. That's the whole point, right? That's the whole thing about this whole loyalty shit and this relationship shit. You could always. It's more people than in the world than the person that you decide to be with. So if I pick one woman, it's way more women that I could possibly have better sex with, have better fucking communication with, have better like intimacy with, like in terms of like emotional shit. So it's like that's always a possibility. It's more people in the world than her. But the fact that I'm picking her is the fact that it's like she's special. That's my fish in the sea. You know what I'm saying? So
I do want to add to that. I think it may start off the same way, like you were alluding to. It may start off the same way, but once you make a connection with someone, that conversation is going to go in a different direction. Okay. So typically it's going to be high level. You know what I mean? So, but I do want to say this, like for someone that has been accused of having a flirtatious personality, I'm like that with guys. You know what I'm saying? If I go in
Did we get that on record?
I think what he should say.
Did we get that on record?
Not too much.
Her partner. Hey, Asia, you need to take notes. You need to take notes.
You know what I mean?
Notes.
Like if I see some dude, I'm like, hey bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm having a conversation.
He's
I'm just
conversational.
chilling. That's who I
The
am.
opposite of me. I'm not gonna start conversations with people. That's just not my personality.
Yeah.
However, there are some people like my sister who, you know, she could just be in the store and it's like somebody could be looking at something and she's like, oh, I had that before, and she'll just spark a conversation.
Yeah.
It could be male or female. It's not that she's trying to flirt with them, but she's just very conversational.
But is that considered flirtatious?
To some people.
It depends on the person who you're talking to. They
Yep.
can interpret it as they're flirting with you. However, like for someone like my sister, that's just her personality. And I think that's what Lewis's point
So
is.
you guys we have came to the conclusion, a consensus
We
that
love doing this.
flirting is because I'm trying to define it for me.
I think this, bro. So I didn't answer that question
giving
originally.
Extra compliments, right? So it's one thing if it's one thing if I walk in the room and I say, "Hey, Asia, I like your pants." Like, you know, it's hard, right? Okay, cool. It is one thing if I say later in the night, like, I come back to reiterate, "Hey, I like the way you dressed tonight. Damn, how you always come out looking like this, or is this like a regular thing for you?" And now it's like I'm trying to impose the conversation.
But
So
that's
it's
intentional
it's a
versus
nuance.
harmless, though.
Yeah, that,
What's your
But
the
yeah,
second
but
example
that's
is
what I'm trying to say,
intentional. What the
between
first
flirting
one
and
was
not flirting.
harmless.
I agree with that.
Exactly. That's
Because it's
still
natural to-
flirting and not flirting.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and I'm gonna double down on what Princess said.
I like that.
Yeah.
No, because I think the difference is with harmless is intent. Like if I'm saying like, oh shit, that's fire, I ain't got nothing behind that. It's just fire. But if I know I'm saying that to make sure she come back later on,
You look good in them.
that's when that's not
So
harmless
now
no
we've
more.
defined flirting as intent by the person committing the
Because-
act, as opposed to the interpretation
I
of their
agree,
partner.
and I'm gonna tell you
They're
why.
gonna take it however.
Because that's where I was coming
But
from.
it's
That's
more
what I was trying to
Facts.
figure out.
Right,
Give
right.
The person giving the message.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Back to you. If you wasn't self-proclaimed your personality, right?
Yep.
If it wasn't your personality, would you get away with it? But nah, we know that that's Lewis. If we didn't know that that's Lewis, like, hey man, what you doing? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I've been in the car. This my camera, Matt. I've been in the car, and my wife has told me, "Hey, don't be having everybody in here laughing and smiling and cackling on. Don't be doing that. Like, you know you funny.
That's who you are.
But she
But
knew
you're
it was
not that
coming.
funny.
That's who
You're
you
not
are.
that funny.
Yeah.
It really
But,
is.
and I'm driving the car, but like, I
really
got,
not.
I got you though.
Brittany, if you watching,
that
ain't that damn funny.
Hey, if I'm not that funny, why she gotta tell me that? Yeah, why she gotta tell me that?
I think it's because she
Because she the only
realizes.
person that should be laughing at hard. Yeah.
But the point I'm making is that's a point of my personality. She says, "Hey, don't get in here. If I sit, no, hey, salute to my baby Brittany. She ain't here right now, but I salute. Like she has said this. She has said like, don't let me see too many teeth.
Yeah.
Why you talking?
Don't be trying to press.
She know that's what people
No,
like.
But that's
She know that's
real,
what
though,
people
because
like.
when you start making a woman laugh,
Them draws come off next, don't
Laugh them drawers off. Is that
Sometimes the barriers come
Sometimes.
Technically, the barriers come down.
yeah.
But
right?
that's
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
You bring them to
And the reason why y'all don't, because y'all not funny.
If you really funny, trust me, the barriers is dropping, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, he cool as shit. Oh, he funny as a
Let you be an ugly funny nigga.
I've
that
never
mean?
experienced
What's
that.
that mean?
Kodak, back to
You have
I
a
was
Asia.
just
higher
about to
chance
say, so
than an ugly
if
nigga
Kodak
that's
was
not
funny-
like funny. If you dry and
He
you
was
ugly,
funny.
but you ugly and you funny, you have a higher chance for sure.
You heard that. You heard that here right now.
Talk about. So
I mean, it's just facts.
Niggas, write that down, you ugly niggas.
For real. Take notes.
Y'all niggas better
Better
get
pay
funny.
your ass.
Better get a joke book.
Well, not me.
I got a question. I got a real question though. Serious question based on what they were just saying. And no funny. Serious question. So if he approaches and it's not and this is just Earth 99. If there's an approach and the person's not attractive, man or woman, let's go there. But they have a sense of humor that you can relate to. Does that make you engage in the conversation? Because
Yes.
like nah, but okay, this motherfucker funny. I'll stay here for a little bit.
Even if it doesn't go anywhere.
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For
Okay.
sure, I'll
How many
engage.
drinks y'all getting off them?
Oh, say it louder.
As many as he's
Say
offering.
it again. Speaking to the mic. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
I said as many as he's offering.
Exactly what that nigga
Exactly.
giving. Exactly. Come on, man. I ain't know how to
I'm not gonna say your ugly
I don't
meter
know
stops
what it
here.
is.
One drink, please. Like, no.
It is what it is.
That ain't nothing funny about buying
Be
drinks.
quiet.
That's on you, man.
Exactly.
Ain't
That's on
nothing
you.
funny
Ain't
about
nothing
it.
fun about buying
You
drinks.
got our attention. You said 2 of this, 1 of that.
Yeah.
Louis will cut the tab.
Yeah.
So
We're
Quick.
gonna close that tab.
Yeah. Hey, so is your tab predicated on if you like her or not?
Hell yeah.
Oh, all right.
Why would I spend
What?
money on
I
someone
wouldn't even
don't
open
like?
the tab if I didn't even like her.
Every time.
Why would I spend money on someone I don't like?
Okay, so wait, so
I
wait,
have
hold
no
on,
tabs.
hold on. Wait,
So you
question-
open a tab for a lady you don't like?
Exactly. They don't either.
I open a tab for Millennials versus the World.
I
We're having
close that
fun.
shit
But
right now.
do you open a tab if it's just harmless flirting? Like do you open a
That's
tab?
my
if-
dog.
That's a
That
good
is
question.
my
That's a
dog.
good question.
No,
That's
it's
my
not.
dog.
It's harmless flirting. So
No.
Hey, Lewis.
No, I'm not here for that.
I'm not.
Y'all know my
We harmless flirting, baby.
So you spending money on harmless
Hell
flirting?
no.
I ain't spending money on harmless flirting.
So
No.
So when do
It'll
y'all?
be a cold day.
Hey,
now.
hey,
You
so
get
when do y'all start
You
spending?
ain't get no money out of me, baby.
Damn.
Ha ha.
So-
Jokes on your ass.
No, I don't spend money on anything like that. I don't spend money on anything like
Okay,
that.
before the ring, you opening the tab?
I got married at 19. I don't know before the ring.
Ooh.
These are facts.
No,
you
don't-
wouldn't know, would you?
hey,
Nah.
that's
You
just
know.
All the young niggas.
Except that
If
part.
you are harmless flirting, if you are harmless flirting, if you just meeting somebody, you don't. Hey, listen, don't be so quick to get her a drink.
Hey, but let me
Oh,
say
no.
this. Hold on. Let me say
Find out
this.
if she like you first.
I disagree. I
How long
disagree.
you gonna have to at the club? No.
I disagree. This is the
But you're not
problem.
gonna find out if I like you at the club if you're not.
Maybe
I'm
that's
not about to
if
sit
that's
there.
his entry into to the conversation.
Yeah, for sure. I just feel like as a
I ain't
man
doing it in the club.
in the club,
Yeah, it's not-
you gotta know that, like you said, like that's entry because you're not gonna know if I like you more
Right.
without that.
You
Like
can-
if you feel like we're gonna sit at the bar and converse back and forth, and you haven't bought me a drink, and I'm about to order myself another drink, and you think I'm about to engage with you, that's a no-go for me. I'm
Okay.
about to switch seats.
I respect
Because
that.
you're
I respect
not
that.
gonna
I
get
respect
the
that.
conversation out of me, and I'm paying for my own tab, but you think I'm gonna go back and forth with
Whoa.
conversation?
What- so we don't have to be drinking because we sitting at the bar.
If I'm meeting a woman,
We could
you
just-
have
But
to dance.
realistically,
We could
Johnny,
just
she
we
said
could just be
she's-
conversation.
Yes,
you know?
you say he can't talk to you if you don't buy your drink.
That's crazy,
what I'm
bro.
saying is, if we're at the bar and you're
Right.
trying to figure out if I'm interested in you, and we're conversing, but I'm ready for my next drink, right? And you think this conversation is gonna go back, back and forth all night long, and when I go say, "Oh, okay, I want another margarita,"
Shit.
I can
Tell
respect
her
that's
that.
whose
different.
tab is
No,
this
he
margarita going on?
Yeah.
It should be on
That's a
It's
little
gonna
different.
be on
Okay.
yours.
I
because
respect
if
that.
not,
I'm not gonna cap.
The
That's good.
conversation
No,
is gonna
yes.
end
You know
there.
what? I'm gonna tell you
The
what.
conversation is gonna end
Go ahead,
there.
fair. If I get you that margarita, does that make you fuck with me more?
No.
Do you actually like me more? Do you
No.
respect me more? Do you even? Do you care about
The conversation
No.
is just gonna continue.
It's
It's just gonna last
So
longer.
fellas, don't get shit. You hear me? Don't get us. Fuck you.
I mean, but the thing
She don't
about
respect it. She don't respect it. It don't get you nowhere. That nice guy shit. What I tell you, book her on the dance floor. You know what I'm saying?
no, it does
Cut
get
that
you
shit
somewhere
out.
because it's gonna continue on with the conversation. If
shit
you was
out.
really feeling me,
Man,
So
I mean, honestly,
I'm not gonna lie. I feel
spend money.
Princess.
Hold on.
I feel what
I
you're
gotta
coming
spend
from.
money on your drink to make sure that you feeling me.
Hold on, full context. No.
No.
Princess,
So
I got
what
you.
I'm saying is like, first of all, if I'm at the bar already, if I'm with my friends or my girls, if I'm not with a man, I was paying for my own drink. So
Okay,
let's be
facts.
clear about
Yes,
that. The drink
yes,
didn't fall
yes.
out the sky,
She
right?
got it wrong.
So if you approach me and you want to engage in a conversation with me, and you think that this conversation is going to last for more than however it takes for me to finish this drink, the next drink needs to be on you, because if not, I'm gonna go back to focusing on
Okay.
whoever I'm at the bar.
You know
Give me
what?
that. I'm
You
with
know
that.
what? I
I'm with
agree.
that. I'm with that.
I like what you said. It seemed like initially it seemed like it's an expectation.
Okay. Yes.
But
yes.
that's the cost of your time.
Yes.
Right.
And
Bro,
I think
for sure.
that
Yeah.
when you frame it in that context,
Yeah.
hey,
Yes.
because my time is valuable to me too. So if
Yeah.
you come,
Facts.
if I'm out doing something and you come and interrupt the engagement or the intent I had for this moment, then yeah, you got to do something to really own my time.
Yeah.
And I think
Exactly.
out of respect, I agree with it from that perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It
at
doesn't
first I
matter
didn't.
if I'm at the
Yeah.
bar by
For sure.
myself or like with my girls. If I'm at
Yeah.
the bar by myself, I came to this bar knowing that I'm going to buy myself drinks.
Yep.
If I came to the bar with my friends, I came to the bar knowing that it's ladies' night, so I'm with my girls. So if you think that a stranger is going to approach me and take my attention away from whatever the reason is that I came to the bar, after I finish whatever drink that I had already paid for, you need to be contributing to that. Otherwise, the conversation is not going to go that far unless you got to say something and I'm just like really like, I don't need to,
Yeah, I agree with that.
I actually agree. I hate it, but I agree with it.
I'm gonna be real with you though.
It's real.
I think it's the other thing though. I hate when people act like people. God, this gonna sound bad, but we in person.
Fuck what it sound like.
I've already sounded bad apparently.
No,
I'm real though.
You made it. No, you actually gave me some understanding.
But I hate when people act like people. I hate when men act like you don't have to spend your time and money to get somebody's attention. I just think that's the name of the game. Like
who's pursuing who?
think so?
Yeah,
Because if so, I would buy you a drink.
Okay, that's my next question. So if you
Hold on, I got you.
All right,
Keep that. Hey, keep that thought though. Keep that thought, Lewis. Keep that thought.
I got you.
But look, keep that thought. But I want to say this: for you men out there that's single, your hand burning, Jergens, whatever you got going, I'm saying this.
I've been there.
Yeah, but this is the thing though, bro. When we was there, we still understood it costs money. And this is what I'm saying.
Why is that the
Jergens
brand?
costs money?
Why is
It's the
Jergens
cheapest,
brand?
Yeah.
best quality lotion
It's
there is.
water-based.
Quality lotion.
Good shit.
Cheapest, best quality out there.
But I'm saying this. What I'm absolutely saying is, when you get past the point of thinking of paying in the literal sense, anything you do in life costs money.
Yep.
And if you value such thing, whether you want to say it's your car, your job, you're going to spend on it. If my time is here and I like you, get what you want.
I agree.
If I want this, get that.
So all I'm saying is, all my young niggas, make sure she like it first.
You don't know that. See, that's a.
Hey,
Hey, hold on, time out.
no. You can figure out if she like you before you pull your goddamn wallet out.
Hold on, time
You
out.
can have a conversation with somebody that's motherfucking free. You can do certain things, honestly, that don't cost, that doesn't require certain things that make her feel like if she requires you to pay for your time, get the fuck out of there.
He's saying don't approach her at the bar.
No, time out.
That's basically what you're
I'm
saying.
saying, if you approach her around your friends and she's doing all that, she's gonna get another drink. I understand the situation. That makes sense, right? A lot of times when I'm in the club, if I meet a woman, it's off a dance. So it's off a dance. She fuck with that. We done win a couple dances in. At this point, it makes sense for me to talk to her. Now we're talking. I done met her friends. All right, cool. I still got your number. Now do you want a drink? I know she's into me. So I figure out first if she's into me before I even put my wallet out. Because to me, I meet too many women that just be throwing fucking money around.
Okay, different philosophies. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is take the dance out of it. Take the dance. I get what you're saying. Because the dance gave you validation in the sense that she like you.
Right.
What I'm saying is, fellas, you got to gamble sometimes.
Yep.
You're going to spend a little bit to know where she at. And if you spend a little bit and she don't give you nothing, if your dumb ass go back, that's on you.
Yep.
If you spend a little, hey, look, hear me out.
But
first, may I finish? May I finish though? May I
Go
finish?
ahead.
If we equating her time to $12, $15, $20, get the fuck away from the bar.
Exactly, because you couldn't afford me anyway.
That's all.
But
$12?
She said,
you don't want to know the cost of my time.
the princess that turned into a queen, everybody.
I'm really liking somebody. I think it's just like a drink don't even.
But the thing, but keeping in context, though, bro.
I get it. I could pay my way to play if you don't know me. But it's like, to be honest with you, the conversation, that shit is really.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, but
I don't. Okay, go ahead, princess. I'm
I
sorry.
just want to say, realistically speaking, from a woman's perspective, if I'm at the bar and I'm engaging with someone, it could just be, I just want you. This is about to sound crazy, but I'm gonna tell you the real, right?
Right.
Women put on a hell of an act. So like a drink is like a bare minimum, right? Because do you know how many times I've been to the club or to the bar and a man has bought me a drink and he don't even get the number? So, you know, like, it's just like to Keena's point, like, it's a gamble. And you have to be willing to gamble, just like you put in your parlays or whatever. So, you know, like, it's just, it is what it is, but
Who you hang around that's gambling? Know what
Hey,
a parlay
fellas,
is?
I'm gonna say this.
You know somebody.
Off camera, my man is in the corner. Okay.
You can't argue that, fellas. Hey, she said
Big Grizz.
that's the way. She said that's the way to get you some respect.
Hey,
It is.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm gonna say
like, women will act like they are
Send some
engaged
shots
in
over there, see how she
conversation,
act.
but they
Nah.
it just depends on the woman, honestly. I'm the type of woman, I'm not gonna engage you but so much just because of my personality. I don't like small talk, especially with people who I'm really not interested in. Y'all should know that about me right now. So like, I'm not the person like Lewis. So
nah,
But
I'm gonna talk to everybody.
But other women who are actually hungry for drinks will put on a whole, like, give them an Oscar because they will act like they're interested in you, but they don't want nothing but the drinks from you.
Right.
They'll give you their friend's phone number.
or
Like,
theirs, and
you're-
then they'll just block you later.
Exactly. They'll give you their number and block you later.
Sounds
It's
like
the
a
game.
experience.
That's why I said make sure she like you. So I'm glad they used that.
Everybody ain't out here just throwing ass and giving like giving dances.
Who is
either.
throwing ass?
Well, MarcusEl gave the
Looking for
example
the
about.
hoes. Hey,
All right,
shake
so
that beat.
so what if you guys?
I've been looking for some.
What if a woman approaches a man? Is that same expectation on her as well?
Never.
Look at their faces. Nope. Look at their
Because
faces. Nope.
That's not my life, but.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's not to say it's an expectation, but because I don't know, that would be the expectation from y'all's perspective. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're asking would I do it, yeah, I have done it before. Like, all right, what you drinking? Yeah. What you drinking? You know what I'm saying? Even in like my dating life, I'm not the type that's like, okay, only you are paying for all the things, right? So I think it's also, but when it comes down to expectation, like with the conversation we just had, it's our expectation because we are on the receiving end of it, right? So whether you do it or not, that's on you, right? But I think the expectation comes from who is on the receiving end of the thing, because that's what they're expecting.
Well, let's start a new expectation, gentlemen.
Ooh, I like it. Soft guy era. What we saying?
New expectation. Don't talk to them unless they do something for you. Some
telling
gum,
you.
buy you some
All
gum,
right.
something.
Hey, I'm gonna go against what they saying. I'm gonna say this, fellas.
I
We
got
gotta bring.
kids.
I don't know if you watch Star Wars, but we gotta bring balance back to the Force. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's too many niggas out here that's thinking that if you in your soft guy era.
Y'all don't want to
Soft guy
court
era.
no more.
Soft guy era. No,
oh,
Soft guy era is about reciprocation.
Boom.
It's about doing it back. I'm not going hard for women, and they not throwing the shit back my way. Soft guy era is saying, baby, I'm not dealing with women who's not even gonna put up with the same shit I put up with. That's all soft guy era is. And any woman who deals with that, they can be like, all right, he's not saying nothing crazy. He's not saying he won't. He's just saying he will for the one who's willing to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you. No, bro. This is going to be a little left field. I don't disagree. I understand because people's needs are people's needs, right?
Right.
But bro, like, I feel like the soft guy era unbalances a house. Like, my energy doesn't need to say, like, there's certain. I think that just says like validation more than it says like actually I need these things. No, I just want you to do it to prove that you'll do it for me. I don't need that shit though. And I think the problem with the soft guy era thing is people be hooping and hollering about what they want and what they need and don't even know if that's what they actually need. Because when you get it, you go right back to the same stuff you was doing anyway. Then that's not good enough when a woman does it, right? So my thing is this. I'm going to be observant, identify what she needs, and then identify what I need. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with saying like I need this. But in the grand scheme of things, right? Like, in order for that to go right, there has to be a balance in that, bro. I'm not going to say like, oh, I'm not willing to put up with what you do because I don't do that. No, because we don't need the same things. Right. I think that's dangerous.
And that's the point.
That's
though.
dope. That's dope. Well said.
You,
We don't need the same things.
We don't.
But you just said how you needed her. You said, okay, I need this. Soft guy era is just saying, does she do that? If she don't do that, kick her to the fucking curb.
But I don't think that's soft guy era.
That's what it is.
So soft guy era to me.
It's reciprocation. It's literally the fact that if I go out and pay for a date, I pay for you for 3 days. You know what I'm saying? And soft guy era is like, okay, even if you bring up the idea of you wanting to do something and you say you want to get into some shit, it's like, all right, you were willing to put up for the shit. you were willing to do some shit that I was gonna do. All right, hold on. I don't even gotta let you do it this time. I'm gonna let you say that idea. I'm gonna tell you I appreciate that. I'm gonna tell you like I'm actually I really like that about you now because now you're considerate of what the fuck I'm doing to put up with this situation right here. So then it just says like, yo, I'm with reciprocation. I'm with sometimes a woman saying that because the thing about it is when women like you, they do that shit.
Exactly.
Niggas don't understand it. Niggas be acting like, nah, yo, women don't be putting. No, when women like you, nigga, she'll do that shit.
But I don't feel like that's soft guy.
And she gonna get you the best gift you ever fucking had.
But I'm gonna ask you a question back. Why does she do it?
Because she like you.
No, because you're doing what you gotta do.
Exactly.
No,
right.
no,
And
that's not true.
you
That's
put
not
in the
true.
work
That's
up
not true.
front.
That's
Wait,
not
hold
true.
on,
put in
hold
the work
on.
up front.
Coming
I'm not
from
even
women, because I hear you, but once again, we're on the receiving end of it, right? So like, what we're saying is, yeah, that is what it is. If a man is holding up his end of the thing, it makes sense because he's laying the foundation. Period, right? And so it's like it's the whole thing of like women make a house a home, right? Yeah. But the man is then preparing the house itself. So if he's doing what he needs to do, then yeah, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, okay, then let me do these things because I feel it's safe enough to do them because I know that I'm not gonna have to then do an additional whatever to build the house myself, have to take care of everything in the house and then make it a home, right? Yeah. So I think it's this idea of like, because I think Keenan, what you were talking about before, is more of like the equality part, right? Like, okay, it doesn't make sense, I think, to say that it's like you have to do this one thing and then I have to do the exact same thing, right? What MarcusEl, I think, is talking about is the whole idea of like being equitable. Yeah. Right. So it's a little bit different, but it's like, okay, you get what you need, I get what I need, right? But I do think that the first part of it is the man has to lay down and do what he needs to do, so that a woman can do her part.
So he has to go first.
I'm not trying to say.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that, but there's nothing good with that, right? Because what I do shouldn't dictate how you treat me. You should be if you like me for being in this situation, if you agree to fuck with me in this space, you should want to indulge in me in a space that you believe is required in. Now, if you see that I don't behave in a way that makes you comfortable, I don't behave in a way that makes you really the way that you like. You can tell me about it, we can talk about it, you expect me to adjust.
Sorry.
I need you to want to adjust here and listen to what I'm saying when I say, hey baby, I come home from long days. Sometimes I come home at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Please don't ask me why I came home late. I'm tired. So just be happy that I called you. Be happy that we talked. I want to tell you about my night. I want to tell you about
he done fucked up.
I'm going to go after you.
It's little shit, but it's not.
I'm going to go after you, Princess. Go ahead.
So I was just going to say, I think some people, and I'm not saying this is yours, Marcus, but I feel like some men's interpretation of like soft man error or whatever means to take out the pursuit. And I'm not for that. I 100% feel like a man should pursue me. I don't care how much you feel like you're in your soft whatever era. I don't agree with the fact that you won't pursue me first. Now, after you pursue me and I feel like it has been properly and I actually like you, then to like your point, Marcus, and also your point, Asia, there's going to be some things that happen that you probably ain't never experienced before, but that's because I feel safe.
Damn.
I feel safe.
I
feel
respected.
That's what she down there working everything, you know, right now.
Hey, yo.
But no, really,
Hey,
like
work it.
that's when
Work it.
you'll get that reciprocation though, but you have to actually do the work first. But I think a lot of men are trying to take out that part of it in this new society generation or whatever, like the actual pursuit. I feel like people are trying to shy away from that because it's like all these old gender neutral, everybody is, you know, like whatever. I'm still old school in some form where I feel like a man should actually pursue.
No,
so you be submissive too, right? Because that's old school.
That's old school as fuck.
For a man who deserves it, absolutely.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. The soft guy era doesn't say a man won't pursue you. It's really simple, and I know it sounds crazy because soft guy.
Yeah, I just wish it could be rebranded.
Soft guy is the juxtaposition that makes people feel uncomfortable. Because soft guy doesn't sound like it should fit a guy shouldn't be soft. So they're saying, what type of soft guy should be in a relationship with a woman? A guy's supposed to be the tough one, right? He's supposed to be that's why it throws people off, and I understand that. It threw me off at first until you understand the
It's
meaning.
throwing me off because if a man be like, "Oh, I'm in my soft
soft
guy
guy
era right
era,
now,"
like-
I'm be like, "Next,
Real
you
shit.
should have worded that a different
Real
way."
shit. I mean, he can't tell you because that's why, right? His feelings
Word
won't
it
get
differently.
respected. So that's why niggas ain't doing. That's why niggas ain't saying how they feel. But the soft guy era, and essentially, like, really to the most simplest point is just doing shit for women that care about you back. That's all.
I think it's coming into it with expectation, not just.
It's just
Yeah.
like I'll take care of you, but do you give a fuck about me? And you realize if you talk to enough women aren't gonna tell you that they value your attention. They're just gonna keep using that shit. They're not gonna tell you that they value your fucking money whenever you use it, no matter how much it is. They're just gonna keep using that shit. You know what I'm saying? So any nigga who's been around the block, who's been outside, gonna be like, yo. You're gonna spend your feelings, you're gonna spend your money, you're gonna spend your time, bro, and at some point you gotta realize what makes it make sense.
No, to an extent.
Or expectation.
But this is
boundaries. Respect yourself.
It's not hard expectations. It's not a hard boundary, but it's the new fine back because men don't have them.
But
you see what I mean?
I don't
I get
disagree.
what you're saying.
Historically, we haven't bladed out, been as overt about it. I agree.
I have been told to do what she needs to make her happy. Happy wife, happy life.
I don't disagree.
Men have zero boundaries. We're just now getting to a time period where men are saying, bro, I like this, and it's okay for me to say I like this.
But so let me ask you a question, Brody. Let me ask you a question. Well, fellas, I ain't gonna individualize it. Have y'all seen many examples? Hey man, what you got going on, bye? You alright? Oh, alright. Yeah, I mean that shit ain't make it up, bye. You alright? Nah. Alright. So what I'm saying is I got a question. Have you been in, or met a situation where a man makes his woman happy and she's never considered him backwards? Hold on, let me give context. Take all the BS of cheating and niggas, all that out. Have you really seen a scenario where old buddy is doing his thing, he's making her happy, and she hasn't reciprocated that?
I haven't seen it, bruh.
You get what I'm saying, though?
I haven't seen it.
Like,
I'll be
hold
honest.
on, time out, bro. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
I haven't seen it.
I got you. But
a lot of men are in when they are not dealing with their baby mothers no more, and let's say they just are trying to just take care of the baby.
Give me, hey, bro. But hold on. This is what I would challenge with
Can't
that.
see my nigga on camera.
Don't,
Bro,
no.
Yeah, I'm not.
Hold on, but let me ask this. I would absolutely have to ask. Sorry, ladies. I would absolutely have to ask how he met her and what stipulations did they have babies under. Is why he don't mess with her. You telling me they was happy one off and everything was good and all of a sudden they don't fuck with each other no
They
more?
was together.
I said, were they happy? Fuck being together.
Yeah.
Were they happy?
Yeah. Okay then. So you know what? You know why they don't get along now then.
They were together for a good minute.
That don't mean nothing, bro.
That means absolutely.
And then after this shit, you feel me? Shit starts to get.
Hey, I got a question. Hey, look, say her name if you want to. I got a question for you now.
Hey,
Say her name.
Do not
Say her name.
We here
Don't say no
at
names.
Millennials versus the
Don't
World are
say
not
no
responsible
Y'all niggas know me.
for any names called on this show today.
Hey. So
I will
if,
not be responsible for anyone suing on behalf.
in any dating, single, whatever, however you want to flip it. Have you ever met a situation where you make her happy and she's not giving you what you
No,
want?
nigga, they're not gonna do it, man. A woman, I'll give women
Thank
credit.
you.
A woman
Thank
will
you.
do her
It
part.
doesn't
Thank you.
If you verbalize what you need and you taking care of business, that woman's happy. If you verbalize what she needs, she will do it.
And I'm gonna say this: if she doing what she want, nigga, she ain't happy. Like if you're making her happy, I ain't saying you doing everything.
Nigga,
you think is
it's
right.
women who don't want what you want.
But then she's not happy, bro. That's
She's
what he's
not
getting
happy.
to.
She's not happy. What she wants isn't what you want. So it's kind of what. Some instances, a person gonna do what the fuck they gonna do, right? So I could be the best person for this person. This person could acknowledge it. This person could tell me this. Person could every birthday they gonna give you the long ass Instagram post, all that dumb ass shit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, yo, you treat me like shit when you get mad. So I'm trying to tell you, I don't like that shit. Don't fucking do that.
But that
Please,
person don't
like,
respect you though.
And then
So
and
it's
then it
something
comes
that they're
down-
not.
Then that
they're
person's
like,
not happy.
They're not
They're
happy.
not happy. That's the whole
There's
point.
something
So
that's
it-
going
But he's
on
saying
that they're
if they're
not happy.
happy.
It's something about it that it doesn't. It's not that black and white. That's all I'm saying. Like it's not because you not doing your job that makes her unhappy. So then that's why this shit just goes to put. I'm thinking like, yo, sometimes some of these women shit, she might get outside and let's fucking like another nigga, bro. Like it just might not be about you.
She
It's
ain't
not that
happy.
simple
That don't
it's not
happen
that
just
simple for
random.
women.
Happy, bro. Like,
It is, though.
It is.
It is.
It
I'm
is.
I
For sure,
get what
for
you're saying.
sure.
I get what you're saying, but I think the piece that's missing though, bro, is that it's some element of she maybe ain't verbalizing, but she ain't happy.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
something missing.
Yeah.
She ain't
Because
all
a
the
woman
way.
is
something
not
not
just gonna
there.
get
Right,
outside.
right,
if,
yeah.
if a man is taking care of whatever and she's as happy as can be, a woman is just not gonna be outside. I could be out with my friends, but I don't give a fuck. You could buy me a drink, but you ain't about to come between me and this one.
Right.
Okay, last
Yeah.
question. Last question.
Nah.
How can if
Shout out to
you-
Greg. Shout out to Greg.
Yeah, Slim.
Way.
Yeah, Slim.
G-Man.
Talking about G-Man. If all right, so let me just ask the last question. How can a man get that information out of her about what she's unhappy about?
Ask.
How can a man?
Ask
No. If
her.
it's not that simple to ask, if she's not giving it out, if
It
she's
is
not-
that
if
simple
she's
It's not.
giving it- if
It's
she's
not.
not giving. She's
It's
not
not.
gonna tell you nicely at this point. If she's outside doing the fucking most, she's not gonna tell you nicely. So I'm saying, as a man, how can you ask her and get it in a nice palette that she's not gonna just cuss you out and tell you how you're a piece of shit?
Okay,
but
because
not tell you
that's
how-
the part that I do want to clarify, right?
Okay.
Because you're asking for two things. You're asking for her to say it truthfully, and you're asking
nicely.
for her to say it nicely.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're not going to get it both ways. So
Right.
I just want to start there. So I do want to start there because a lot of times women, when they're upset with you, they will let you know what they're unhappy about. Let's be clear. It might not be how you want to hear it. You might be in denial after. It might be one of those like she only said it because she's mad, right? But there are times, and I do think that a lot of times men don't ask the question of, are you happy? They don't. That's why I'm saying it is as simple as asking the question,
Medium.com.
but it's like, are you asking the right questions? You know what I'm saying? So if you do ask the right questions, you might get the answer.
I got a question. If he, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Princess. I don't want to
No, go ahead.
No. First, go ahead. I got a reference question.
Go ahead.
Oh, here
I
we
was
go.
just gonna
Please
say,
talk along.
Most times a woman has already kind of pointed you in the direction and given you hints. And probably, hints.
Yeah.
Or pointed you in the direction because she feels like if she says it directly, it's going to
Offend you.
or the ego or, like whatever. And so, but trust and believe, before that woman is fully outside, she is giving you hints on why she's not happy. You may not have picked up on them, and that's fine, but it's just not going to drop out of the sky.
It never does.
Y'all giving women too much benefit of the doubt. I mean, I get it. I feel it. I feel like a grown woman would say that, but I feel like a lot of women aren't that emotionally mature, are not that emotionally intelligent. They feel more comfortable in expressing their emotions, but it doesn't mean it comes off respectful. It doesn't mean it comes off in a way that it should, or that a way that it's even palatable.
So who did you want the answer from? Because you asked a question about how you can get something from women.
Right.
We're telling you as women. Who did you want the
I
answer
accepted
from?
that. I said as adult women, right? I said as grown
You said,
women.
you said
I
that we
accept
you said that we are giving women the benefit of the doubt, right?
Right.
So I'm saying, who did you want the answer from?
Maybe
Because
the
we're-
women.
we're-
Maybe the
we're-
women.
we're giving
Maybe
you
the
the
women
answer.
that
I
you.
want the benefit of the doubt from women that. How do you take place from women that you don't know? That's what I'm saying.
No, maybe it's the women that you.
That's why
maybe
we
are
call him
interacting
King
with.
Louis.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm interacting with. I'm saying, bro. I
Because
be
of,
outside.
hold on, MarcusEl.
But-
Hold on,
It's more
MarcusEl.
women than the people.
Hold
I feel
on.
like women-
It's more women than these
I feel
two
like-
women
Right,
right here.
for sure.
So
Great women.
that's my point.
So this is a palette of women that aren't the majority. It's not the mass. So I'm not about to speak on the mass as if these two queens. That's not
Right.
it, bro.
Okay, I got you.
But-
outside. Shit don't look like that. You know
But
what I'm
I
saying?
also feel like the opposite woman is just gonna be turned the fuck up from the get go. If you ain't doing something, she gonna be like, nigga, you blip, 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 because she don't give a fuck. She really don't like your ass anyway.
God damn.
Soft
man
man
era.
era.
That's
You know what I'm
witness
saying? So
to
I
it.
feel like she's gonna be more direct because the woman who's really like caring about you, we're gonna give the hints and be more subtle with it before we get to that point.
I agree.
But a
I
woman
agree.
who's like the opposite, they don't give a fuck.
Can
Like we're gonna be outside. Like we're gonna say what we gotta say, whether it hurts your ego or not, because the next nigga's on my line anyway.
Oh shit! What line is that?
And that's
I
just
know.
the reality of the situation. So
So it's not gonna be palatable.
Yeah.
To your
So can
second
I ask a question to what? she
Next
just
nigga
said?
online too.
No. Yo, you're wild.
Answer the phone.
Yeah, so I got a question. To that. You know, niggas got the joint when they working from home. They get a joint when they like, hey, hold on, we got a lot to. Hey, hold on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
I'm
that
nigga
work
number
from home
2.
era real crazy right now.
I'm nigga number 2.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I got a question. Honest.
I'm that nigga she clicking over for.
Yeah. Hey, and hang it up right after she hit. Yo.
Fucking Lewis, he keeps going.
This what that nigga look like right here. Look at that.
Hey, no. Hey, for real.
Hey, yo.
Get your man.
Hey man, we gotta stop.
No, we
Wrap it
don't.
up.
I got a question, ladies. Hold on, fellas. I want to ask them
Boy,
this.
I'm about to
I
get in
want to ask them
trouble.
this question. If you like, so if y'all like him, how much patience do you show trying to communicate with hints and conversation if
That's
you
a good
like
question.
him? How much patience are you willing to show if he's not receiving the hints, not receiving the communication? How much patience is there?
I didn't look at each other.
A lot more than if I don't like you.
No, that's not. No. You're not getting out of that easy. How much patience are you willing to show? Is it 5 hints? Is it 6 months? Is it?
I really don't have.
I'm just saying, like, how much patience are you? So, like, is it that if you give hints, he doesn't show change? It's time to go. When does it get from hints to like straight up like because I like you and you're not catching hints?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much patience are you showing said thing because you like him? That's 37 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I really don't have a specific number on it, but I would say if I really, really like you, I'm gonna give you a lot of hints first because if I like you, 9 times out of 10 I respect you, and I already know how I can be, so I don't want to lay it on you the way it's running through my head, and I also don't want to lose whatever it is that we have. So I'm gonna give you multiple hints, and if the hints aren't picking up, then that's when I get direct, which is my natural persona anyway.
Like about the tumblers.
Yep.
Like about the tumblers.
She is direct.
Hopefully I'll be receiving tomorrow.
Like direct TV.
Expeditiously.
No, she didn't. Look at her.
Hey, you go ahead.
Direct TV.
Direct that shit from jump.
Yeah. And it also depends on the situation too.
I get that. All right. So, AJ, what's your thoughts on that?
Very similar. Like, I think it depends also if it's something that's new, right? So if it is something that's like, I mean, there's so many factors because if it's something that's like a part of, because we talked about things that are a part of your personality, right? So it's like if I know that there's something that it's like I don't like it about you because it's like a trigger for me, or I feel like I like you, right? But there's that one thing that I'm like, I feel like we can change that, right? And not in a way of like changing who you are as a person, but just for the benefit of the relationship, right? And the longevity of it. I think then I would be like, okay, like that requires patience because that has been in your life. You've been doing that since way before me, right? So I think I owe that to you to give patience there. But I do think, like, I agree with everything else Princess said. There is an additional layer, though, for me that's like, I'm not, because I am a very direct person, but if you've been doing
the Monday
it
Night Crew is full of those. Just so you know.
That's very true.
Every other Monday, there's full of them.
A lot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
That's why we get along so well. But
You never got to worry about
oh no, we're telling you, straight shooters.
Yeah, for sure.
That's about everybody.
It is.
No, for real.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Nah, for real.
It's the best way to do things, right? But I think that if I start talking to my girls about it, my intensity level, because now I'm taking on what I've talked to my girls about. That's why a lot of times I don't like talking to my girls about certain things.
Absolutely.
So for me, it's like if it gets me to a place that I'm so annoyed or I feel like you're not hearing me and I've given the hints, I've actually said it to you directly and it's still an ongoing thing, and then I vent to my girls about it.
Hey, so when you talk to your girls, are you looking for ways to overcome it, or are you just talking about it to just get it out?
Great
question.
Because that may adjust how you receive it and how that, you know what I mean?
It depends what friend I talk to. So for instance, like I know that I go to Brit if I want to actually overcome a thing and work through a thing.
So which one of your friends ain't shit?
We love you.
Shout out to Brit.
Shout
Brit.
out to Brit.
We miss you. And DJ J-Dub too.
Shout
You
out
miss
DJ
So I got a
J-Dub.
question. So you talk to Brett. So which friends ain't shit when you talk to them like he gotta go?
Oh, they're all shit, right? So let's start there. But the ones that I know that I can go to when I need somebody that's really gonna ride for me, that's really gonna be like no sis, like I really see your point. That's gonna validate me only. So no correction, no adjustments. That's only gonna validate me is my best friend.
Is that dangerous?
Oh, for sure.
Hell yeah, that's dangerous.
Oh, 1,000.
I'm just asking.
But that's why
we having a real
I
conversation.
enjoy it regardless.
It's true, but that's why I really am. I try not to talk about certain things with my friends. Like as women, we are very aware of the roles that our friends have in our lives. So we know if it's a friend that we're going to just vent about, we know the end result of it. So I know if I go to Brit, I know I can vent, but then she's also going to tell me how to adjust. And you know what I'm saying? But I also know if I go to my best friend, she's going, no matter how much I say, no, girl, I think it's my fault, she's going to make sure that I leave that conversation knowing it's that nigga's fault.
So I got a question.
I don't have
Even if it's
anybody
your fault.
that will. I don't have anybody that will just agree with me.
No.
Not one person. Everybody's gonna challenge me.
And I'll say this because
I don't have anyone that'll do that.
and
I need
these are my
somebody like
friends.
that.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. If I could find better ones, I would get more. But I'm stuck with this shit.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
No,
Crazy
It
because
is.
we all said the same thing. I thought he was gonna join in with the whole like.
But I got a
even
question
if,
though. Asia, I'm sorry. This is
I'm
my
not
partner.
that friend either, though.
So no, you're not.
I'm really
We're
not.
not. So, but I got a question. I just need everybody to know Asia is my partner on Monday Night Crew.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask her a question. If y'all come for her, we deleting all the footage. All right. So Asia, let me ask a question. How do you determine when you want to be validated and you want to batter in your back? Like when you
That's
want
a
to
good
batter in your
question.
back or you want to be corrected? Because let me give real true context. So we just having a real conversation right now. So like you want the batter in your back sometimes. How do you know when you need to be checked? Because it's like something don't feel right about that. Is it the way it went down? You're on the fence about? Is it something that, okay, I know I'm not tripping. Let me make sure I'm not tripping. Like, how do y'all figure? And Princess, you like, no, she
I
wouldn't
have a
smoke.
response, but you ask Asia.
Well, so for me,
I'm asking you next, Princess.
I am an internal processor, right? So like the way that I process anything, I don't talk about it first. I've never been that way. So for me, I've done so much inner work. So if I feel stuck on something and if I feel like if I'm going through and I'm like, because I really am self-aware. So I'll say things like, okay, I definitely could have did that better. You know what I'm saying? My issue is, and this is why my best friend does what she does at times, it's because I can then start to have a lot of this cycle of self-blame. So then I will turn the whole situation and I will only see what I did wrong. I'm like, it's almost like being like too aware sometimes, like too self-aware. So those are the moments sometimes that I will say, oh, I'm getting stuck again. And then I'll hit up Lanice, and that's my best friend. And then she knows whatever. And then she will say like, sis, but remember, you have been giving hints. Like you have been actually having conversations.
Sure.
Remember that conversation where he said da 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 da. So he knows it's a thing, right? What more do you think that you could have done?
Okay.
Right. So her validation looks in that way. It's not like, oh yes, it's not in that way. But so for me, it's after doing my internal processing. If I'm stuck in a certain place, depending on what I'm stuck with, that's who I'll go to.
Okay, so Princess, I did ask her, but now I'm asking you. So do you want me to re-say it or you remember the question?
You re-say it.
So how do you know when, if you get into something, how do you know the moments when you need to be checked or when you need a batter in your back, aka validation? Like how do you determine when a situation happens, who you need to go to or what you need from a friend? Because I'm gonna put myself out there and throw it right back to you. Sometimes I'm just with the static. And it's like, okay, like, so how do you determine if you're having those conversations, those situations, to who to go to and how you handle it?
To your point, sometimes I'm just with the static, right? So I know which friend to contact for static, more static, less static.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm also very self-aware, and I also have a lot of people in my family. Y'all met my sisters, in my friend group, who just, we just ready. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
For sure. Hey, Raleigh, we coming back September 28th.
Yeah.
Raleigh, we in there.
We coming.
Raleigh,
Okay,
we
yes,
back,
sir. You know it. Now we're not. We
So-
back.
Bull City.
Yeah.
Because of that, I truly try to just not involve people.
For sure.
Like I've learned from the past because I have done the whole like venting and then take a nigga back, vent and take a nigga back thing, and then y'all can't stand them, and that's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Sure.
But so most times I try not to, but I know which friend to go to that's going to maybe still agree with me, but still be like, girl, you so dramatic.
Yeah.
But I also know the friend that's gonna be like, you're the best thing in the world. Like whatever your feelings are, like it's
You're
validated.
valid, yeah.
You're a queen, you know, like all that. So I just really have to.
So this is, I'm not trying to put you on the hot seat, but I got a question. So, but doesn't that mean that you understand if you're right or wrong when it happens? Why does the conversation with the friend
when it's
happen?
taking place?
Yeah. Because if you know who to call, that means you know where you
Where
know
you
what
stand.
side of the fence where you were at.
So sometimes, like to Asia's point, like I internalize a lot, but I'm
Okay.
also very self-aware.
Okay.
And so because the people who are closest to me, like they know me best, I would rather have a conversation with them to make sure that my own thoughts, because sometimes you can
Respect.
think
Okay.
very low of yourself in a
Yeah.
situation
That's
or
real.
second guess yourself. So sometimes I need to check in with my people so that they can check me.
For sure. Okay.
But my feelings are valid,
Mm-hmm.
but I am being dramatic.
Whew.
Like, girl, it's not that
Hey,
serious.
she said something very important, and I learned this through therapy.
Okay.
Your feelings are always valid.
Right.
Your feelings are always valid. Yeah, your feelings are always valid. It's the action that you
Yeah.
have to be
Right.
accountable for. So shout out to you for recognizing that. And that's a
For
big
sure.
thing. I want to leave that gem for everybody. That's
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
That's real.
And I think that's what makes it dangerous.
Yeah.
Is because if you with the wrong motherfuckers, they gon' like this is the thing. God, I'm not telling myself. But if we being real, there's not a lot of times where you feel wrong in what you feel.
Hell no.
However, feelings are based off your experiences, right? Like if I've experienced certain things
Yep.
and this feels similar to what I've experienced, I'm gonna go to that. So like even me feeling that way, see, and I'm gonna tell you why I mess up in the world. I'm a real white is white and black is black. It's not a lot of gray area with me, right?
Yeah.
And feelings is nothing but gray area.
What is feelings?
Huh? Feelings? What you mean?
'Cause you
Feelings
go
are
in and
nothing
out.
but gray area.
Feelings, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Your intuition, your gut is a real thing.
Hold on. but-
Feelings is different.
Hold on.
That's where that comes. That's where that shit comes from.
Time out, bro.
That shit don't come from your
That's
fucking-
still
It come from
gray
an
area.
It comes,
I got a
it
question.
comes from mine does.
logic.
Mine does come from logic.
Your feelings don't come from logic.
Yeah,
Yes, it
mine.
do.
Oh,
Your
mine
feelings
absolutely
before
come.
logic hit,
No,
every
it does
time.
not.
Nope.
No, it does
Your
not.
feelings
I
hit
disagree.
before you think.
How I respond to something is how I logically work through that
You
situation.
respond to something when your feelings hit is when it first initially hit. If I went right, I'm your nigga, so I ain't gonna, you feel me?
I feel you,
But
though,
if
it's
I was-
okay.
If I was somebody else was like, bro, you came at me crazy. Let's say I just stepped on you feel me, stepped on your shit. Or I just came across your shit and glassed your shit. Your first feeling is emotion. It's not logic. It's not I could go to jail. It's not I'm not in my home city. It's not I ain't got no gun on me. I don't know what this nigga
Hey,
got.
but I'ma
Your
say
first
this-
logic is I'm gonna swing back on this.
I don't disagree with you, bro. I don't disagree with you.
I get what you're saying.
But my
I get what
logic,
you're saying.
my
feeling though.
I
That's not logic.
I wholeheartedly agree. But I'm gonna put money on. I saw that shit coming. This nigga tripping, bro. I'm gonna tap. Hey, bro, what buddy on? And when you do that, I already knew that shit was coming.
But see,
so we gonna go there. That's my
but
logic.
I'm gonna take the
I'm
shoe.
telling you, it's times when you ain't gonna see shit.
But let's take the
I
shoe
ain't been
thing in
there
a
yet.
quick.
And
Let's
that
take
nigga
let's
gonna swing.
let's use
That's
the shoe.
emotional maturity, though.
But no, let's use the
For
shoe.
sure.
Let's use the shoe situation. You step on my shoe. If you're drunk, I'm gonna logically think, oh, this nigga don't know what he doing. So I'm
Yeah.
not gonna get mad.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have my feelings hurt. Now, if I see you and you see me and you walk up and I see you intentionally
Yeah,
step,
shit.
I'm like, oh, logically this nigga want his ass whooped.
Yeah.
His ass whooped. Right.
That's
So I'm
the
gonna
only
give him
thing.
what he wants.
So you can call security.
Ain't no damn
I'm gonna add on to what you just said.
315 in case you wanted to
I'm
know.
a drunk nigga and I just stepped and smeared your shit.
Yeah.
And I looked you dead in your fucking face. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, fuck you. I don't
Oh.
care.
You
I'm
drunk though, bro? That don't matter.
Yo, you think drunk niggas don't talk with courage?
So
They
so,
do.
If you,
Right.
hey Marcusel,
They
let me
do.
ask you
That's
this.
the whole point.
He
That's why I
step,
use the word courage.
hey Marcusel, he step on your shoe. You can identify that this nigga is plastered out of his mind.
Yeah, I'm like,
You
bro,
moving the same way?
Depends. Was I just DJing there?
he's a great DJ, by the way.
Two
Book him
things.
for
He
all
is.
y'all.
Hey, follow my bro, DJ MarcusEl. You feel me?
That got me bad. I'm
I
a
get-
man, nigga. I'm a nigga. Fuck.
But
that
that's logic,
Fuck
right?
that shit.
Yeah, you're gonna
even-
think through that.
I
Even
ain't
the
doing
fact,
it wrong
yeah.
because it was cool. He walked off. It was
That really happened?
I went my nigga shit. No, ain't nobody try me like that. Hell,
I'm saying somebody really stepped on the shoes.
ain't nobody try me like
no,
that.
hey,
I don't
hey.
get tried like that. I ain't gonna lie. It's a blessing to me. You know
Amen.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pray my ancestors fucking inverted them niggas. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that shit ain't happening. Bro. That shit don't happen to me. Some niggas get violated in these streets, bro. Real shit.
For sure, no, that's true.
Yeah, I just think my logic kicks in though, bro. I'm just too like, it is bro.
I think about things logically before, and I get what you're saying because you're gonna have an immediate, emotion. Yeah, you're gonna have immediate feeling. I get what you're saying, but how I dwell in it or switch within those emotions, I'm gonna apply logic, and I'm gonna say, hey, is this something that's gonna stick with me or I'm gonna release it?
Can I geek out for like a half
sure.
a second?
Let's go.
That's why we're here. Go ahead, go crazy.
So we all have like emotion, mind, right?
Hey man,
We have-
certified therapist right here
Certified
talking, man.
therapist is free.
You know what I'm saying?
Free 99.
You know what I'm saying? Get that game,
So we
guy.
have an emotion mind, right? And then we have our reasoning mind,
Mm-hmm.
right? So for some people, you then filter your feelings through your reasoning mind, right? And other people filter your reason through your feelings mind, right? So it's kind of like, think about like you have like a primary and a secondary.
Yep.
Right? The way that you filter in the things, they all lead to an ultimate behavior or a response, right? So for MarcusEl, from what you're saying, you just filter your logic through your feelings, right? That your feelings is your primary. But then for Lewis, you filter your emotions from
Through
your
reason.
logic,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So it doesn't, and then geeking a little bit further. But when you're able to find the balance and the nuance of how to kind of like find that middle path of that, that's called the wise mind, right? So then wise mind then says like, okay, yeah, like I know that he just stepped on my shoe, but I can see, yes, I'm angry about it. Yes, I'm frustrated. And also he's intoxicated.
Yeah.
Right. So how I'm going to respond is going to be a little bit different. Right. So it's really about getting to the place of what's called like wise mind and being able to move in that space of knowing what is your primary and what is your or secondary and vice versa, and just trying to figure out how to actually balance those things.
But
Well said. Way to bring us
makes
home.
What makes you
Boy,
feel like
That was dope.
what causes people to get there? Like, is it just emotional maturity, or is it someone begins to think like that when they have too much to lose?
Real shit, because I use logic in that.
Yeah, because it's like if somebody tries me in the club or steps on my shoe or whatever, the way I would have reacted, I don't know, prior, may be different from the way that I react
Now.
once I reach a certain
Point in life, you got
because
stuff to
I
lose.
do have too much to lose.
Right, I can buy
That's
more
where that
shoes.
logic kicks in.
I
Like
can
I
buy
want
more
to beat
shoes.
your ass,
Yep.
but I can't do it right now.
I can buy more shoes.
Yeah.
But when I couldn't, I had a different response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I had
When
a
you
different-
couldn't
when I couldn't
afford
buy
the new
another
pair of
shoes, it was
shoes,
a different
you had a
response.
different response because
That's
that was
true.
your only pair.
That's right.
And you worked hard to get that
That's
pair.
right.
And you didn't have that other $100 to buy a new pair.
Yeah. $225.
Exactly.
Y'all too.
Exactly.
Go hell.
I want to ask y'all too. I want to ask y'all too this question. I also think,
nigga.
yo, this thing is crazy, man.
You say your mama got a? It's in the middle.
Hey, Marcusel, you gotta fight, bro.
My grandma got this.
But I also think as that evolution happens about like where you going and where you're not going, like that comes with like as you evolve, you're not in those spaces where you're gonna deal with it. Like a stepped on shoe in certain environments doesn't provoke the same reaction.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can step on your shoe here and it be smoke. I can step on your shoe like, oh damn, my fault, bro. My bad, bro. And it's like, oh no, you good?
Yeah.
Because we can both look and be like, oh shit. No, like neither one of us
Well,
get cuffed up
I
tonight.
realize it's like with to Princess's point. You're around with other people.
I'm tired
who
of paying
have shit
child
to
support.
lose.
Yeah. Exactly.
But I realized when I elevated in life, certain things weren't triggers.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I can't pay my child support from a sale. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
What? Like, do y'all know what it's like for it to get backed up? Have y'all ever got a check and it say taxes, federal, state, child support?
I ain't got no kids.
Bro, why are you even bringing this up?
Exactly. Because
That's what I'm saying. What is he doing?
federal child support. He's never received one. So I don't know why he's
Why is he bringing this?
I know he
Hey, do y'all know what
been
it's
married
like?
since he was 17. I don't even know why he's bringing this up.
Hey, do y'all know what it's like to buy some diapers
I ain't got no kids. You feel me? So you
and
can
go to
fuck
court
them.
and show the receipt?
What the hell is wrong with you, bro?
Show the
Do
receipt.
you know?
Do
what
you
it's like?
know what
Right,
it's
do
like?
you know what
No,
it's
he
like?
doesn't.
To buy
He's
some
been very
diapers.
single too.
Hey, do y'all know what it's like?
No, he
Do y'all
doesn't.
know what it's like to buy some titty
Cut his
milk?
mic off.
When you buy some titty milk from a mama that's not your child, do you know what that's like?
You don't.
You don't know what that's
You
like.
don't.
You don't
You
know.
don't. You can only empathize.
Hey, do you know what it's like?
What the hell happened?
What's the next other
What's
question
going on
for
right
the
now?
whole
Do you
guy?
know what it's like? You when somebody step on your shoe, you got to think about them loves. Cause loves is tough, man.
You mean lugs?
No,
Yeah.
loves.
Love.
No,
You talking about
loves.
boots, mo?
Nigga.
What's loves?
Diapers.
All the diapers.
This nigga said loves. So you know what he was wearing? No Timberland.
Birdman shit. Yeah.
My grandma got me a pair of Timbs.
Yo, no. So,
TIMS.
My grandma got
TIMS.
hey, he was talking about me earlier.
I love you, grandma.
I'm about to say, oh shit, okay.
That's only in Madison,
She was
North
thinking about
Carolina.
you.
She was
thinking
trying,
about
man. She was trying.
Yeah,
She was trying.
yeah, for sure. Okay,
Shout out
so
to
he
grandma.
said, since he went there,
She didn't know any better.
do y'all know what it's like to buy Timbs for your child?
TIMS. TIMS.
TIMS. And it said it on the shoe too.
And you didn't have a tree on the side?
No, it didn't. It said TIMS. And look, we was twins, and she got 2 of them. Do you know how excited we were when she said she got
Together.
the damn boots? And we
Hey.
got home.
Wait, she told y'all she told y'all
"Hey,
she
I
bought
got them
Tim's?
Timbs. I got them Timbs for y'all. You got
T
the
was
Timbs.
lowercase. The T was lowercase.
She had to go. We had to go to City Trends 2 for 100
Hey,
back in the day.
shout out to
We
Jay.
went back and got the real ones.
Hey, shout out to Jay. Jay had a City Trend shirt on the other day on Monday Night Crew. Shout out. We wish you was here, bro. Honestly, I would have bought that shirt too. I love you, boy.
What's really happening right now?
We don't know.
What's the? Hey, are we? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's the
I'm
next
sorry.
question? Are we done?
No, we're not done. What I was saying was, it's hard to know what it's like to pay child support, and when you pay it, it don't come back. You know what I'm saying?
It never does.
It's
Oh,
gone.
okay. All right.
Oh, it's
But,
gone. You don't even see it.
So my last question is this: what is something? No, it's not. It's not. Wow, this is just a real. Y'all got to be transparent on this one. What's something that you do that you hate being done to you?
Woo.
What's something that you move about? It don't even got to be something that's known knowledge to your partner. But what's something you do that you would hate if somebody did it to you?
If these motherfuckers ever did to me, I'm the
I got they.
I'm gonna tear this bitch out.
That's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? Like-
partner. That's a good question, partner.
I
I don't live my life like that.
What
I
you mean?
never have. Like, I don't do shit that I don't fucking like. That shit actually kind of irritates me. Like, it's
Have you
certain
ever
shit-
dealt with somebody that's
and
just like you?
I wish I find someone that's just fucking like me.
Touche.
You would be happily fucking gone. You'd be good. You'd be good. You never see me. Y'all would see me for DJ shit, and that's it.
Okay.
I wouldn't dance with none of you hoes. I'd be done.
Wow, they might not be hosts.
It might not be
Might
hoes,
not be hoes.
but I don't know you personally. You know what I'm saying?
And the hoes that
So
he
what call
had, he
your
don't
hoes
got no
now?
more. Cause I don't.
Hey, say their name, man.
You'll be hoes temporarily.
I don't know now. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even bragging. I'm just saying, goddamn.
Hey, say their name, man.
She danced. She had a good time. She know it ain't personal, man.
Look at
You know it ain't personal.
Man, because I just had this conversation the other day. I forgot what it was. I forgot
Like
what I
what
did.
would you do? I'll start. You know, one thing I do
great question.
that I'm not sure if I don't know if I would like it if I do back is this gonna sound terrible. Nah, I don't know if I would like if somebody was if this is gonna sound crazy. I don't know if I would like if my wife was as like I gotta say the right word. This on. Nah, bro. I just think I'm super observant and I follow everything. And I think I don't have the personality where I would want somebody being that observant and on everything I say.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? Like I think I super observe her, and I'm like, bro, hey man, like da 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 da, and you think you being observant, but it's like, nigga, okay, like. For real though, real shit. I'm not being funny.
Men have to be
But I don't know if I would want somebody to be on my line like that. And I'm not. And what I say, let me be very clear. It's like it's back to balance. I understand what my wife needs, but when you trying to seek validation in the need, you can overdo it and be like, all right, nigga, chill. You got it. I don't know if I want somebody to be like that. I say it from a friendship side. No, I'm not gonna say it from a friendship side. Cause I want friends as I leave here. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's scared.
I agree with that. I'm real in the moment.
Hey, this is the first time this nigga said something. What minute we on, man? Nah, they ain't saying nothing. What minute we on, man? He sound like Matt. He sound like you on that damn free for all Friday.
You gonna be active tomorrow though? What?
Come on,
You gonna
Doc.
be
Come
active
on,
tomorrow?
Doc.
Go out to our MC.
We on minute 70.
Doc gonna be
Hey,
with you
hey,
tomorrow.
hey, Matt, kill this mic.
Hey, look, when you play this back, you'll see why I ain't say nothing.
All right, go ahead.
So I'm a very in the moment person. So like, if I feel a way about
All right, hold
something,
that thought, Lewis. What you got next? Hey, listen.
Hey.
watch this. Hey, Lewis.
Hey, go ahead, Doc. I'm done, man. I'm done.
Hey man, I'm interested to hear what you saying,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, go
For
ahead,
real.
Yeah,
I really
for real.
want to hear.
Yeah, for real.
You know this nigga
That
immature
makes five
sometimes.
people.
You know he immature sometimes. You gotta let him.
Yeah, go ahead.
you know.
I'm done for real. No bullshit. I'm
It's
done.
because you said that. That's why.
Yeah, for real.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Keenan, put
For
your
real?
mic down,
Right.
bro. Yeah, put your mic down. I want to hear from him.
Nah, seriously though, I'm a very in the moment person. Like if I feel a way about something, I'm gonna let you know right then. I'm not gonna hold it. I'm not gonna wait on it. I was that person at one point, and I realized that's not how I personally need to be. I don't need to sit on nothing, because if I sit on it, it's gonna boil up, and you're gonna say hey to me one day, and I'm gonna snap on you. So I'm a very in the moment person, and with that being said, I probably share too much when I don't necessarily need to, but I'm gonna let you know how I feel, right? So if I felt like somebody was doing that to me, I don't know. Part of me is like, I want that, but the other part, because of how I've people have told me about that, about myself, part of me is like, I don't know if I would like that. But at the same time, again, because I know how I am, if I let it sit on my chest for a long time, it's not gonna be good. So I gotta say it. But like, I don't know if I would receive that all the time the way that I put it out.
Quick question: does it get worse the longer it sits on your chest?
Oh my
Does it
God.
get worse?
Oh my God. Because it might not be that one thing that makes that gets worse, but the next thing you do, and the next thing you do, and the next thing you do, and the first thing you might be like crazy, right? But the next thing might be like a level 2, but because of the first thing, it's a level 5.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
the first thing.
yeah. So I can't hold stuff in. So I know myself, and I know I gotta tell you right then to save the friendship, because I know how I can get if I let it sit on my chest for a long time.
It's good to be self-aware.
Yeah.
I think for me, it would be I'm a little unfiltered.
Oh.
Is that a problem?
And I don't know if I can handle that if someone was unfiltered around me. You need balance.
So you sensitive?
Really?
What? That ain't what that means.
The same type of unfiltered, or like is it like a little
I just could. It would be too. It would be too much. It would be too much. No, I think it just would be too much.
Too much to receive, or like
Just to hear.
to hear?
Cause even though I'm saying it, sometimes I haven't really processed that, and it's a shock value for me.
It comes out. Yeah.
Right, it's shock value for me. Like, damn, I really just said that shit. You know, I'm reacting to it like everyone else is. So it would be a lot. Yeah, like I can't count how many times I said, damn, I said that. Yeah. How many times have you heard me say that?
Yeah.
So like, it would be hard for me to be that, and then also deal with that on the other end.
Yeah, that's real. That's
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Because I think about all the times a buddy in that crew, somebody says, he be like, damn! Lose, you'll say something, Lose will be like, somebody like, nah, like, what are you like? Shit! I'm like, oh, this nigga said he can't like somebody.
Yeah, man.
Who going next? Who going next?
No, I don't got none. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
like,
so
I
niggas
really,
perfect now.
Yeah, nah. But like, I really go out
He's in
my
a
way.
soft guy era.
Nah, I go out my way.
Perfection.
I really go out my, bro. go out my way to treat people how I want to be treated, especially with women. Like
That's real. That's real.
I take care of, I hear, I take notes of. So that's why I expect women to really give a fuck. I expect them to really care and listen to what I'm saying. Like, if I gotta tell you my schedule 4 or 5 times, now I'm gonna look at you because you ain't tell me your birthday 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't going for that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what it's like. Soft guy era is like, look, I need women who give a fuck. Fuck with women who talk to you, who care about you. Because when they care, they treat you differently. And that's why you don't gotta deal with that dumb shit because you deal with women who care about you. And then it's like, this is what it's supposed to be like. Yes.
Would you think the woman that care about you on that level is always the woman you want?
No. Honestly, it might not be the woman you want. It might not. And that's okay too. That's okay too. You know what I'm saying? As long as you let her know that you're not what she needs. Or she should have.
Not say that record.
You're not what she should have.
Yeah.
You really, you know what I'm saying? I could be here, but I'm gonna think about other things. So I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's the reason why I ain't locked in with certain shit. Like, personally, it's because like if I locked in with certain women, I'm gonna still want other shit. So it's certain women that's like, you would lock in with. It's like, bro, I would never cheat again. That's dead.
She got a big booty. We can make it work.
No, it's not even about that. No, hold on, no.
What else is it about?
I'm gonna figure it out.
It's one of the mix. She ain't got no cakes. It don't fucking matter.
Hey, whoa,
that shit don't matter.
Hey, MarcusEl, don't say that. You said
no, it don't matter.
You
say
said
a name,
she get no cakes.
Say a name.
Her cakes ain't like that.
We know that doesn't apply to Lewis.
I ain't dropping no names.
At
Her
all.
cakes ain't like that. But that shit don't matter because it's about her. That's the whole kill. It's about her.
So stop getting her cakes then. Don't get her cakes no more then.
I never touched her shit. It ain't about that. I never touched her shit. I've never been in the promised land. I've never seen it. It's probably glorious milk and honey, my nigga. I don't know.
All right. Hey, go. Hey, Princess, what you...
Real shit. I ain't been there, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Bible time study, my nigga. Hey, I'm gonna see this in the future. I hope you do, bro. I'm praying for you guys.
He talked to himself in the future.
Yes, he did.
Oh, God,
And looked in the camera.
Yeah.
Like
Hey, Princess, what's your thing? What's your thing
God.
that you feel that you may do that you don't necessarily care, that you would hate if it got done back to you?
For me, I think that when I feel a certain type of way about something, I shut down. But I shut down in a way that's like
Like that?
Explain it. I get reclusive as fuck sometimes. I understand.
Yeah, she said like
How do you shut
catfish fillet.
yeah, like I really like shut down and I'm like mean with it.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you saying you wouldn't like if somebody shut down with you?
In that way.
Got you. Okay.
I don't really like for people to shut down on me, but especially
the way you
in that way. And because I'm self-aware, I think we talked about that on the pod. Like when we know we going down a
abyss,
but we still gonna go. But like that's how I am. Like when I shut down, I don't just like, especially if it's you who calls me to shut down. I'm not shutting down in a way that's just like graceful.
Understood. Absolute
You're
respect.
gonna feel the
My
shutdown.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Noah's Ark.
And it's almost gonna be to the point where you're like, damn. I'm trying not to look to my right, but it's almost gonna be to the point where it's like, damn, like whatever she got to do to come back on.
Hey, salute on your self-awareness though. At least you know that.
Yeah.
That's the way you operate when you get like that. So that's big. Because that will make something extend longer when somebody knows and they can acknowledge it. And I'm like this. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I really
and
feel like it's a
lot
good
of
thing.
times when I know that I'm in my crazy, that's what I like to call it because it's just call it what it is. When I'm in my crazy, I just need a moment.
How long is that moment?
It depends.
72.
I had one. I had one last night, and it wasn't necessarily the person. I don't want to talk about it. It wasn't. It wasn't
about the
person.
Tumblr. It was about the tumbler.
It wasn't the tumbler, but you know, I was just in a mood, and I was just already self-aware to the point where I was just like, I'm gonna be good tomorrow.
Yeah, that's real.
You know, so like this is me tonight, so this is what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So you just made a choice to like, this is what's gonna be all.
That means
I'm
get up
very
out of there.
self-aware.
That means get up out of there.
But did it not turn around? Yeah, he made it.
Are you?
Let's go.
You understand? Hey, get him a shirt. Black man living, man. Yeah, that's why she wearing that tonight. All right, now.
He definitely made it turn around.
Yeah.
But if he hadn't, like he had to go the extra mile to do that.
Yeah.
But if he hadn't, I had already like told him, like I'm
committed
in
to
this
this.
tonight.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask. Where
Like
are you vocal about
tomorrow,
it? Are you
we're going to
vocal about
DC,
it?
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But like tonight, I'm on this.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
But I
See,
wouldn't like that on the receiving end.
Okay.
But I'm also self-aware when I get to
That's
that point.
absolute respect.
That's
I think women don't understand. I'm not talking about princess, but I'm saying like, if the fact that you can acknowledge something will make me go in a whole different mode. Like if you say,
Oh, fact.
I'm straight. Like I'm gonna be real. My wife know this. She not my wife again until what we say today, June 11th? Because my wife is grinding right now. She's in a whole different mode. I'm not gonna press upon her things that I don't know. But the fact that she can say like, oh no, not right now. Did she not say that when we left the crib? Well, she's like, oh nah.
And did.
I know. So the fact that you know makes me go in like, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna drop this and I'm gonna leave it. Women, if you tell a guy that cares about you what you need, he's willing to do it. I'm gonna stop.
Yes.
Yes,
Tell
very
him.
much
You
so.
gotta
Yeah.
open
The
your
niggas
mouth.
that
Yeah.
can gonna do it,
Yeah.
they done took notes, they probably already know whole time. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
They waiting for the window so they could do it and not be look like they crazy
For
as
sure.
hell.
For sure.
Yeah.
And my partner, last but not least,
Close this
starting
out.
at point guard at 5'9". Yeah.
5'9".
5'9". Whoa.
I feel 5'9".
Yeah. Hey, take us home though, Asia. What's your thing?
This might come of no surprise to y'all. I go ghost.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh,
You
So,
be gonna
okay.
go so?
like you
Oh,
did
yeah.
when you text me
yeah.
earlier.
Y'all ever seen the
this
movie
week.
13 Ghosts? I mean,
She all 13.
all 13. She's not one. She's 1 through 13.
And it's because like I realize that I cannot like if there is something in my life that is really stressing me out, like for real, and I realize I get stressed out a lot, I shut down everything and I will hyper focus on the thing.
Oh wow. That's
Right?
real.
So like for instance, so like more recently, everybody knows I have not been in our chat.
At all.
And if you look at
Non-existent.
it, okay, that's crazy.
Okay, I'm
and
sorry.
if you
Any
look-
chat.
okay,
Except when we was running.
and-
She said, yo, chill.
And I will say that
She
too.
want
Yeah,
that shit and just
it
stop
has
talking.
been when I tell y'all any chat, like any chat that I'm a part of, they have
Just-
not heard from me in the last 2 weeks.
Oh,
like
mhm.
legit for real, and it's because and I told some of y'all like I was transitioning out of a job.
For sure.
Yeah.
So for me, I was hyper focusing on I need to finish the task at hand.
That's
I
real.
cannot talk to anybody. I don't have time to think, say hey. It was not on my mind to do it at all. So with that being said, it's the same way for me in like, I just that's just a habit that I have, and I have that a lot in all areas of my life. And because of that, if it was done to me, like for instance, like if I were to put out a message and then I don't hear from my friends or something like that, I'm like, what is going on? Like, what's happening with them? Is it something that I did? You know, like I don't function well with it.
I'm curious to see how much your messages say unread. The number?
So, all right.
How many? Check real quick.
All right.
Check real quick.
We're not being that vulnerable.
No, well, what I was gonna say is
My wife had 268.
But that's the thing. I
higher than
don't.
that. I ain't gonna lie
So
to you.
the numbers gives me very, very bad anxiety.
Okay.
Oh,
like
that's
for
real.
real.
Yeah.
So a part of it too, because and some of y'all know, even when I'm good, like I'm still not good at texting back.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. I'm a in the moment person. So like once you got me, I'm there. I'm
Yeah.
very present.
For sure.
When I am absent, I am absent.
Gone.
And a part of it actually is because I can be absent-minded. So like those numbers, I will click on it and say I'll get back to it later. I just can't see that big number.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
I will click on it so the number's not there. What will happen is I'll start doing other stuff and legit I'll respond in my head sometimes, forget to actually respond.
Yeah.
I've had an argument where I was like, no, I talked to you about this.
And my best friend was like, no, you legitimately did not. We talked about half of that.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, oh, I had a whole conversation with you in my head.
Yeah.
That never made it to you.
That's real.
And that happens a lot to me. Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
nah.
for real, yeah, shout out to you.
I think the product of that conversation. Oh, go ahead, Percy. Were you about to say something? I think the product of that conversation is self-awareness, man. So, hey, look, man. This is the Millennials versus the World crew, man. Major salute to everybody that's been tapping in with us. By the time you see this episode, we've already have our first stop at DC, our first recap, our first docu-series. So listen, man, we doing it, bro. We doing it. I'm going to start, man. We got the ladies of the show, Miss Princess, Miss Asia. I got my Brody, B. Dot, man, Louis B, DJ MarcusEl. We got Matt. We got Greg behind the camera too, man. Major salute. You know what I'm saying?